Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to another indie book review. Or I think this is indie. I'm actually not sure. What I am sure is that Francisco Muñiz was a neighbor of mine at the Puerto Rico Comic Con in 2017, and he is a really cool guy. Apart from being a really cool guy, he has I'd say YA sci-fi book set in future Puerto Rico, mainly in the western part of the island, in Ramey Air Base. It's a book set in Puerto Rico. It's sci-fi. It's fun, and to be honest, it feels like a combination between a pod race from Star Wars, but without it dragging, and Robotech. It has that flavor to me. It's like an anime book set in Puerto Rico, and it's cool. It's cool because I know that there's Puerto Rican kids that don't want this typical, oh, this is a Puerto Rican book and blah 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 blah. They want something different. They want something genuine set in their island that is unapologetically in love with the island without submitting itself to all the cliches of Puerto Rican literature. This is that and more. Very fun read, light read. Again, that's why I mentioned YA or middle grade. I think that is the appropriate age for it. The descriptions of the races and the training is always interesting to me, and I think Francisco Muñiz did his research in terms of partially engineering and also how to make it fun to read scenes like that. It was very fun, and I could easily see that as an anime. Set in Puerto Rico, honestly, it just makes me smile for all the kids that come across that book. As I mentioned, Francisco is a very nice guy. He was my next door neighbor. It was very fun to have him, to exchange books, to exchange writer stories, but it was a true delight to read his book and enjoy it. You meet some really special people at conventions, and being able to enjoy their work is being able to enjoy an aspect of them. Francisco has always been very gracious and generous and genuine, and his book is the same. It has that air to it, and I think it's a very nice addition. And not just for Puerto Rican kids, but for any kid that wants inclusion of characters that aren't your typical hero characters in a book. I think it's a very special read. So I'm gonna include the link. If you follow him on Facebook, by all means, tell him I said hi. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a fun book, and I think it's worth you checking it out. So if you do, let me know what you think. If you have, let me know what you think. Until next time, peace, love, and maki rolls.